Hey yo, what's up? It's been a long time since I did a pre-recorded video. And I was like, wow, Mizzle. Yes, because I usually do live because it's easier, it's better with my time. But listen, I'm here to do a Belle Collective review, season 5, episode 2. Check it. Hey, what's up? My name is Mizzle. You watching my channel, Mizzle 14, and I'm here doing a review of Belle Collective, season 5, episode 2, Men Old Pause. Listen, it's been a while. It's been a long time since I did one. So I said, let me get this out here so y'all have it. So the next episode get it. And we're gonna continue doing reviews and reviews. I don't know if I'm gonna keep showing my face on these reviews. I might do like a background screen and just talk behind the scenes, but we'll see how I feel. But let's get into it. It won't be a long review because at the end of the day, it's some things that is showing up that I'm not gonna really try to put no energy on because it's the same dance and show, and I'm not trying to waste my time. Y'all already know my stance. Some of these things, especially like the little Treese and Cliff thing, I'm not really spending much time on that because it's like it's the same dance. You think he's the man, he's this, he's that, the woman should be that. And first of all, he did it all wrong. He said it all wrong. He said, "Oh, the man should be up here." He said, "Oh, he said the female should be up here and the man should be here." I said, "Okay, so you made the same day. You supposed to say the male supposed to be up here and the female supposed to be here." He said it all backwards, but whatever. And I don't agree with that. It should be equal, but you know how it is in society. But let's get into it. Latrice and Letitia, they sat down and wanted to get to the bottom of this. They want to know if Letitia want to know if Akeisha collective, yes, collective was genuine. She wanted to know if it was genuine or not. But then she said it wouldn't be possible for the girls to get together if she didn't do it. So she appreciate that. But I was like, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. It was okay. They all try to. I said my review last week. It was attempt to try to salvage what's going on. Y'all did a lot of damage. The Bell Collective's not collecting at all. They're not together. There's no sisterhood. It's division. And rightfully, it's a division because what is going on? And for you, Letitia, who bring this collective together, who's part of the division, who part of what was going on, to how you and Marie were getting up and trying to go after Latrice, it was ridiculous. And the fact that you and also Marie sat down with Tambra's ex, who's not on the show, who trying to be on the show, and for whatever reason, I don't know why y'all would sit down with the ex. I know it's a whole plot and all the thing, and productions behind it. They told him to go sit down with the person and all that yada yada business. But I said, what the hell? You didn't have to do it. You don't have to say yes to do it. So the fact that y'all went there and then y'all bring it on the show, it's like ridiculous for just to show somebody shots so authenticity. Leave it alone. If the production don't feel like Tampa is really showing her storyline or showing up for the thing, she would not be here for the whole 5 seasons. She would have been gone. They would kick Tampa to the curve, and they don't feel like she's bringing anything. So it's not up for you to say that people need to have a storyline. I mean, Cammy, it's just because you be showing your stuff and your family and everything, that's fine. And it's commend you for that, Marie, to show it everything you have, even though people don't understand you. I don't like her like that either, because I can't understand how Marie moves, operates. I understand. I appreciate her businesses. I appreciate her stepping up and taking care of kids and her grandkids when the time of need, and people rely on her and taking the strength to go through her own internal battle and health and striving. I appreciate her leaving the husband who has done her wrong. I appreciate all of that, but I still don't appreciate the person who she is as a friend. So, with that being said, I don't like how y'all moved, and I like how y'all went down and going behind the back of Tampa and bringing the ex and everything, not knowing what's going on, and trying to say Tampa's a liar and so stuff. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. It was whack. And for you to try to act like, and now you crying, Letitia, all the time about, y'all not together. This is so selfish. I say, I think Letitia is going through something and she's not saying nothing. I know I saw the preview of this. They showed the preview of the season, and it may show why she is probably going to act the way she's acting. Maybe before she find out, but I think this act of trying to get everybody together and crying and being emotional about things is something else. And this is that inspiring, and that is our fueling why she wants this people sisterhood to be together so hard. But we'll see how that goes. And she was hurt by Latrice saying that they're all co-workers, they're not really friends. And Latrice said, "You and me know each other, and you know my heart. You know who I was talking about. I was not talking about you." But she said, "When you're in a public platform, you have to make." I said, "At the end of the day, you know who you are, and you know she wants to talk about you, but you want to use that as a fuel to say whatever. Okay, whatever you want to say. Just like the whole other show when." She won't allow her to say something, then that person took it personal, knowing that in that same live, she said she wants to talk about you, but you took a clip and thought it ran with it. I said, whatever, y'all know that other show I'm talking about, but I'm not going back and explaining that whole sing that. All I'm saying is that when you know it does apply, you don't have to hit dog holler and tell us why you're upset by something when it does apply to you. Maybe because she say some of the ladies I don't F with. Maybe she could have said that. But all many co-workers, a lot of y'all not friends like that. And I'm going to do a live this Friday talk about reality TV and the whole realm of that and all the mystifications of reality TV. What's everything that's happening on reality TV. Because I want to talk about how I feel about people taking stance and everything. So follow my live on Friday. We're gonna have all that. I'm saying to say that, but that whole friend thing in reality show needs to be done with it. To say call a co-worker, but they want to say that because it's just mystified the realm of what reality TV show is, even though it's not reality. But we're gonna talk about that, the whole friendship thing. Because a lot of y'all come in the show are not friends and they try to pretend to create this false narrative that it was a friendship, it was sisterhood, we this is that, and they have fans that get the show thinking that, oh, y'all must be friends just like that, and not realizing y'all were just as co-workers. Just like us who go to job a 9 to 5 every day, not really friends with our co-workers. We just co-workers. We do our job and we move on. We clock out, we get to go home. When y'all film, after you film, y'all get to go home. But reality TV is not the same as real life. And I wish people need to understand that. You can't use reality TV as a blueprint of real life. Because reality TV show all manufacture issues and manufacture talks and stuff like that. It's only reality because you're not given a script. It follows your lives. But they do force you to talk about things when you don't want to talk about it. They do have you go to those events that you don't talk about. If you don't give them something, they're not going to show it. So it's like, whatever they use. It's a lot of tactics. But I'm going to say that, and it's that the friend word is used very loosely. And I do believe that some people may come in the show together or been friends before the show came, or y'all been bonded, something like that. But when y'all get into reality TV, it creates issues because it's not just between y'all two; it's between production. Want to create some issues, probably want to create some drama, want some mess, want things to be talked about. You may do things that may go against your fellow coworkers, i.e., that figure sitting out with the ex. Because I don't understand what the reason was for that to happen and why y'all need to do that. Y'all could have just said no. Y'all could have just said production do it. Y'all want it, y'all go ahead and be with the X. If y'all want to know this business so far, I'm not going to do it because I'm not doing that to my coworker. I may not get along with her, but I'm not going to sit down and try to have a conversation with her and with the ex just to bring content to the show. That's whack. If y'all don't feel like Tama's bringing it, y'all just let her go. So they're gonna work on with each other, but the trust, Latricia still don't trust Leticia, and I say rightfully so. I don't think she should trust her fully because she get to this air that because she brings y'all together, and she this is that she can't take accountability. She said she won't take accountability for her actions and what she did because she was really hurt and stuff like that. But yes, move on, but also keep an air of caution with each other, and especially Latrice toward Leticia. The way how Leticia act last season was ridiculous. All right, Aikisha, the one upper, the one who brush her teeth better than you, the one who floss better than you, the one who gargle mouthwash better than you. It's like the one upper. She was doing pajama photo shoot because she's going through her stage of like when she's going through menopause and everything, and the different changes and stuff. So she just wanted to pajama line to make her feel good and make comfortability. And she did a photo shoot. So that's what it is. And it was nice. It was a good idea. Leticia came and they're trying to get the bottom of what's going on. So Aikisha asked Leticia about the whole DM thing, and Leticia said, "Oh my gosh, why is she coming in like that? This she what she want to talk about?" I said, "As more you try to avoid it, as more as I think that it could be a possibility. Yeah, I did try to set something up. Yeah, I did. I think it's so because since Aikisha came to the scene, you and her have this like unspoken competition with each other." Every so when you think that she went along with the Ferris Street, it started for that Ferris Street thing when she took now that she took over, she did her part of Ferris Street because she had her own want to revitalize Ferris Street like you want to revigorate and revitalize Ferris Street yourself. But yes, you were going through obstacles. She was going through obstacles, but she kept forward. She kept push forward until it got happening. And I just know what was going on with you, teacher. Like, what's going on your side, and when it comes to Ferris Street. So I think you just had this underlying issue with her, and it stems from that. And I Keisha do feel like sometimes she thinks I do feel like sometimes Keisha thinks she's better than people, something like that, or she had this air that she's better and she don't get involved and she's just above things. And I said, no, I think you get that just as much as everybody else. You just have a different way of doing things, which is rightfully fine. So I do may believe that something went down, and I think you probably did have a hand, or Nana Glenn had a hand. Remember, Woody was the one that was um, not standing for Glenn and Cliff antics and try to call you out on things because sometimes when he comes to the men group, he have a different understanding on how things and he don't go along with the men herd, the man mentality. Woody stands on his own. And so I feel like it could be some validity to what Latrice told Akeisha. And I think, I don't know, because I could have sworn I saw a preview that Akeisha and Sophia talked, and I think this was the same scene that they cut out, that Akeisha was talking to Sophia about she didn't believe Leticia with the whole thing, but she decided to move forward. I think they cut that out because that was supposed to be that scene, right? So Willie's having a birthday event. She invited Tisha there, and she will be there. I guess the plus one supposed to be the husbands, but not our husbands gonna be going. But whatever. So Selena, fiance, Selena, hey, I like Selena. She's there. She's talking about her fiance Mike, and he said, "Oh, her fine chocolate man," and all that stuff. I said, "Go, Selena, stop doing too much before somebody goes through your man DMs and stuff like that." You know how the reality TV show goes, girl. It's not the first rodeo. So she said it's stressed with the rodeo, not the rodeo, the marriage planning, and she doing all her stuff, and she wanted to really plan them, but she was like, you know what, I might be a bridezilla. I was like, listen, if it's my second marriage, I'm not being a bridezilla, nothing. Listen, Show me the date. This is that. The only thing I think you would probably rise it up and make sure I'm having the date, my wedding dress, and the bridesmaids, everything, and make sure the place is nice. Other than that, let everybody else take care of things because I'm not stressing enough for nothing. If I was Selena, child, second time around, I'm not doing all that. Mm-mm. And me personally, I don't want no big wedding. I like a more intimate type of wedding. If I ever do decide to get married or whatever. So she said also family issues is going on because JJ is not talking to the girls. The girls are grown. They are adults. They're not no babies or teenagers that they had to be catered to. They are grown adults. They making it. They having their own children. Their own mothers. Most of them. So it's like they doing them. So JJ said he won't talk to the girls unless they got to go through his wife Sophia to go through them. I said, what kind of whack issue is that? What kind of whack thing to say that the girls have to go through Sophia to talk to you as their father? No. If I was the girls, I wouldn't even talk to you anyway. So if I have to go through your wife, I'm not going through your wife because she disrespected our mom too many times, and too many times, too many for me to try to have a conversation with her. No, unless she apologized and stop coming at the mom and criticizing our mother, our mom, and how she raised us and what she did and what not, and you feeling and not stopping it. No, so if I have to go through your wife, it's not going to happen. So we won't be talking. We just won't be talking, and that's that. And that's a shame because when you going to need your daughters, then they might not be around. And Selena said it's disheartening because she said she would never do that. She would never do that to Mike's kids or everything. Tell his kids that he can't. Um, or Mike said he won't do that. He said he would not do that either. I said, yeah, that's Jada U's whack. And I don't know why y'all people like this guy. I know he's funny, he comical, but he's horrible. He's just whack. And I just can't stand by him making that decision. But whatever. Latrice and Cliff talk. Like I said, I'm not going to do this back and forth with them. They always go this whole, I'm a man, this is a man. I said, you don't have to keep telling us that. What are you trying to, what are you trying to prove? What are you trying to prove, Cliff? When you keep trying to prove your manhood, it makes all people think something way. When you're trying so hard, I'm a man, Dave, I'm a man. Okay, and yes, you have to keep telling us every season you're a man, yes, whatever. We get it. But you still married to Latrice and you still have to have a partnership. I still don't understand why Latrice still with this guy. But she don't feel like he don't do disrespect, and she had to talk with him about his behavior and all that stuff like that, and he respects her, and there's no abuse, and because there's no abuse. It is what it is. She want to have palm trees in the back and have an oasis field in her backyard. I said, fine, whatever. People to do so because your oasis field, and that's what you want to do. I mean, y'all have to do everything together. That's the problem. Y'all married together. Y'all doing business together. That's what causes issues. Can y'all do things separately and have to do everything together? They talk about how one of the restaurant who go do this, who go do that, so like that. We gonna take it. He said, "Oh, I give you the power. I give you a charge." Usher, you giving me? And so I said, "You know what? Listen now. Hire someone to run it, so you're gonna be stress free. Who knows the restaurant business? Just hire someone, and they can get the job done. Just tell them what you need to do, and they get the job done." So Cliff said he don't mess around with his ladies like that because every time y'all get together, because they do be doing a lot. Sometimes every time the ladies get together, a lot of these shows, the husband come around, they get their collateral damage, and sometimes the husband they get down themselves. So he don't f with them like that. So he don't want to be around. So he not gonna be the plus one for Selena after, not for Latrice, for Aikisha's husband birthday party. So Aikisha had no power, and it's unfortunate because in the South, like when there's heavy rain and storms, it affects power. Trees get cut down, and falls down, and everything. And it sucks. That's all I can't. That's like I live in New York, and I love the city, and I would. live in a suburban area, but you gotta be careful because sometimes, like, woo, I'd be scared to even try to live in a house like that, and then powers get cut off like that. But you know, I have done with it before, so it's not like I can't survive. You just gotta do what you gotta do. But she is trying to get her refrigerator cleaned out, so she'll go to the hotel. Sophia and JJ supposed to come there to help them. Sophia and JJ is not going to the event because they go in Chicago. So they told her that, so they such not could be there, so they came to come help her out and also give her some gifts. And they gave them some sex toys and sex things to use in the bedroom. So a spanking kit. They also use a fleshlight. They keep calling it coochie in a can. I was like, okay, call it a fleshlight. That's what's the standard term. It's a fleshlight. And yes, you can use that to get you off if you don't have the real thing next to you. And also help you avoid cheating in that realm. Get you a flashlight. So the power came back on, but they're gonna go to a park to have the birthday party, and that's that. And Akeisha she gonna do a lot. It is a stage in her life. The menopause causes a lot of issues, and when he's not around, and it's just a lot of stress that she's gonna do. She doing a lot with the Ferry Street mom businesses. It's going on. So when you take care of a lot of things, you had to decompress, and sometimes and talk aloud, let some people hear you, and sometimes talking aloud helps. You just want somebody to just listen and be there for you. Not necessarily do things for you, just be there. All right. So Willie's home. Sorry. If I'm behind the screen, it's the Wi-Fi thing is coming up, and I don't want the video to get messed up. So Willie is home, and they talk, and Akeisha go into some stuff, and he don't understand. And it's the whole thing about the menopause, and sometimes men don't understand the women go through changes at that stages, and so they only think about their sex and not getting enough and like that. That's why I say the fleshlight could work for you, because if she not around to help you give it off, you can get yourself off. But it's like I was kind of like sitting there, one of my eyes was like, so that's what you only focus on? You focus on the lack of sex, which is understandable. Like before she was this, I'm gonna keep this off because acting up. Before she was this, and she was all riding hard, riding down and everything, getting on a horse and saddling, riding like a rodeo. I like that boat, like a rodeo. And I can lie, like a video. And I lie. I said the whole day long, and I'm going to ride it like a rodeo. It is what it is. But it's not like that sometimes. Sometimes you have different stages. It's going to be some time and stages when you don't want to get off and get in and do stuff like that. I feel like men act like they just always energizing bunnies, and they always on the go, and they always on the ready. And it's like, stop it. Life be life sometimes, and y'all need to realize that. Life be life. So things happen. So this whole thing about yes, but she said she's good now. She will get ready to ride like a rodeo. I said good because that's. I mean, I understand that because he's been away for a while. So when you come home, you want some loving time with your wife and your loved ones and your partner. But I want people to stop think about just your physical needs all the time and think about the partner as a partnership. But sometimes men can do that. Because when they said the lack of sex, I was, oh my God, just something going on. But I also think that they need to be educated about things. They sit down and talk to your man or talk to your spouse about the issues you're going through. And maybe they will understand the journey of this. Because sometimes you need to take the journey with you to understand what's going on. Just like as what you want to take the journey with you when you going off and you can go sick and you don't be able to provide or whatever or perform. It's like that. You hope the wife will be there for your journey for you as well. That's why the flashlight will work. So that's that. So that's the party, the park. Glenn and Tisha they said every time they make the colognes, which is Akeisha and Willie, they feel like they bougie kind of love. And they said, "Oh my gosh, can you get the tea? You didn't start. This is what it's like they marking them. It's like, yes, yeah, I have an issue like the bougie is, and they had the air of them. But I was like, that's y'all. And they're gonna have a fist about that. Watch. They're gonna bring that up a little bit. We'll see. So Marie's there. Timber Cherie is there. Latrice brought Selena later on as a plus one. Everybody's like, oh, that's Selena. So they there. Marie and Tamara did not talk, which is rightfully so. Because if I were Tamara, I wouldn't talk to Marie either. I like to say, if I was in this guy, I wouldn't even want to talk to Marie either. It's like it's gonna be no shit. We could be in the same room together, but we don't have to talk. Like to try to force us to talk, like Keisha would say, like Tamara, you see Cherie? It's like that for everything. Because at first, Akeisha was like, Tamara, you could have brought your daughter. Why was London? She said, oh, you could have said you could be my baby. You could be my baby. Because, Tamara wanted to share her daughters and everything. But I know the baby got to be in the world so soon. But she just wanted to share that as much as possible. I said, that's fine. But I do agree with Tamara's like, it's a Parks. It's Willie's adult party. I mean, yes, unless you say, I understand what Akeisha says. Unless you say adults only, don't bring your kids. Your plus one could be your baby. You could be your whoever you want to be your plus one. Unless she said, don't bring this type of person, don't bring this type of person. If you invite to an open party and there's no like limitations on the plus ones, then maybe she could have bring her daughter to the park and everything and be outside and stuff like that. But she said, next time, if I said adults only, you could bring your baby. She said, all right, it's like to now. It's like to now. I like, so they try to get them to talk. Marie and Tim is not talking. I said, fine. Don't have to force them to talk. And they don't want to talk. They don't talk. They have to do it. It is what it is. But this the reality, though. If I don't mess with you, you don't mess with me, and we could be in the same room. We don't have to talk. This is the reality. But I know sometimes production wants to make people to come to the show together so they can force the conversation. I guess these people got to try to tell them, try to get them together. But I said, no, let it be. So Latrice and Selena came. Latrice come with heels on, beat like she goes to the club or something like that, or a event, a party. And Latrice said, I know that's right, Latrice. Latrice said, I'm always going to be done up all the way up. You're not going to see me slipping. Heels at the park, in the bedroom, in the shower, in a parking lot. I always wear heels. I know that's right. Because Latrice staying with the heels. And I was like, Latrice could dress down. I love it. I love it. It's like that. So the no contact order is in effect between Selena and Sophia. And that's what I'm trying to say. How is this going to work with this show? And I think it could work if they don't do a lot of scenes together. Like when it comes to group scenes, how would it work? Do you gotta get permission to do group scenes? Because I say, how y'all doing? Y'all go on the show? Do y'all work at the galleries with that? The no contact order means y'all cannot be in the same space. To me, I like. So they say it's fine. If it's come to a point that you invite her somewhere and I can't come, it's fine with me. And that's what it is. That's the reality. And it's a court order. It's legal. If we can't be in same rooms together, we gotta honor that. But I do know sometimes they'll have group scenes that Selena and Sophia will be together. And it will be a sit down between Sophia and Selena. So I'll say, I guess they work it out in some way, shape, or form when it comes to a job and working. But we'll see how that works out in the rest of the season. So she said it's fine. So Leticia try to get Marie and Tamara to talk, or Marie and Latrice to talk. And she said, I see y'all not talking, they're gonna get together and everything. It's like that. And can we get to come on? It's a collective. And also like that. Marie said, why are you trying to get us to talk and everything? Now Marie had no issue with Selena either. So Marie and Selena know each other. As Marie said, Selena is a really good girl and she's very sweet. And most people who say they know Selena as a sweet girl. She's not that type problematic. So that's what I said. That whole fight that last season, Sophia, you had a hand in it. So it is what it is. They all had issues before. So So she said she don't have to choose between us. She could be friends with both of us, and that's just exactly. But some people who don't say that. Well, you can't be a friend with me. You gonna be friends with her, and it's like this thing. I said, listen, I'm a grown person. Nobody can tell me who I'll be friends with or not. But yes, but certain degrees, it's some levels of this. Friends, people have put limitations and stipulations of friendships all the time. So just know who you dealing with. So I'm trying to get them to talk. They're not talking. And she said, it's not that deep, y'all. It's not that deep. So Tamara said, for you, T-Shot. For you, T-Shot. But for us, it's deep. So you downplay what's going on. That's the problem. You downplaying that it's not deep, but it's deep for them. Marie and Latrice have been going at it since season 1, and it's been deep with them. They try to Marie tried to fight Latrice last in the reunion. Were you not there? And the fact that Tamara have no word for Marie about going after the ex, it's ridiculous. So no, it's that deep. So she started crying. She said, "Y'all is selfish, y'all. Y'all getting selfish." It was like it's a kid. That's next episode, but she was saying y'all being selfish. She said she crying. I said, "What is the tears?" And everybody looking at it, it's like, okay, you try to bring us together. Is you part of the division yourself? So you all these tears is whack and ridiculous. But that's how the episode ended. She started crying, and we're gonna see how to continue for next week. But stop forcing it. It is what it is. Let them be. It's division because it's division. Now it's sad because the show called Belle Collective, which means collecting, but that's the part of reality. We need to follow reality, and when y'all trying to force everything, it just comes unnatural. Let it be. And if you want a show when the friends get together so like that, they cast different people. But this is what it is. It's the cast you have. You just got to deal with it. But that was my review of Belle Collective season 5, episode 2. Tell me your thoughts down below in the comment section. Down. Please hit that like, comment, subscribe button. And let me know your thoughts. I'm welcome to see your commentary. And I appreciate that. It will be more pre-recorded videos going forward for Belle Collective. And every now and then, if I can't do it, I will do it on live. So y'all get my review for the season, all right? I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Talk to you later. Peace out.